They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Commodores will put total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas A&M's offense will take the field first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Commodores offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. To the ground with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He'll do it himself. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Commodores line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. He'll keep it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Prime. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
Number 37 on to punt it away.
He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him! Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Fires into traffic, picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long. No secret what he needs here. Caught near the sideline, it's Brooks. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Hunt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll try to get outside. Crosses the 30. He's got away. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Texas A&M going quickly. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fry. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Morrow. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Brown.
Man, I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in College Station. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a 2-possession lead might feel insurmountable. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Catch in the middle, it's Riley. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Number 37, on to punt it away.
The kick is on its way. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for a crease. It's Roberts. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Fires deep on the run. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Moving away from pressure. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Final update, guys, in the battle between Sparty and Michigan and the fight over Paul Bunyan's trophy. Michigan State notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win.
Touchdown, Vandy! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the first. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This time, he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Unloads to the right. Got his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd coming through. RPO complete to open the drive. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. The Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Found the spot in the defense. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Hold.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fitzgerald. Jumped on top of the pile. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. And at the end of the day, David, that's a happy lot for them.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. That was pretty to me.